Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it is reported that the ICE agents are miserable doing their jobs. I can imagine they are. It's one thing if you are doing a job and everything is going as planned, but it's not. And I think the stress of them fighting so much of the public that's out there, because you really have a combination of the immigrants and US citizens also in the streets fighting ICE, making their job even more difficult. And on top of that, look at what they got to resort to, going to schools, grabbing children. Yeah, well, I would imagine the stress is getting to them, going to people jobs, and they were told they would be going after the criminals, and they're just going after people on, easy targets, very easy target, even going in hospitals and grabbing people from there. So they're saying morale is low, and many of these guys are very miserable on their jobs. A few of them have already quit. And I mean, if it's going the way that people are saying, I can imagine that will get worse. And Stephen Miller got them working on nothing but immigration. They're not working on any drug busts like they used to and going after the criminals. They said they're not doing nothing, but 100% of their time is focused on grabbing up these illegals that are here. And they're literally not doing nothing else. So, y'all, I'm going to get into the story and I'll be right back with the rest of my commentary.
ICE agents crushed under Stephen Miller's deportation demands. Morale is in the crapper, says former ICE agent, as focus shifts from criminals to quotas. A new report by The Atlantic's Nick Miroff exposes growing frustration and low morale inside Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, where agents say they are being pushed to carry out mass deportations under unworkable orders from the Trump administration, particularly senior advisor Stephen Miller. While the public narrative claims ICE is targeting violent criminals and gang members, agents say the reality is starkly different. Under pressure to meet daily arrest quotas, officers are increasingly ordered to detain undocumented immigrants who have committed no crimes. According to interviews with 12 current and former ICE officials, many agents are fed up. One veteran agent described the job as infuriating, explaining, "No drug cases, no human trafficking, no child exploitation, just arresting gardeners." Another former agent put it bluntly, morale is in the crapper. Even those who once believed in ICE's mission are disillusioned by the new focus on low-hanging fruit to meet internal numbers rather than meaningful enforcement. "We're becoming exactly what critics always accused us of being," said a former official. "We used to be able to say, 'We don't do that.' Now we are." Adam Boyd, a former attorney in ICE's legal department, resigned over the shift in priorities. "It stopped being about protecting the homeland," he said. "It became a contest of how many deportations could be reported to Stephen Miller by December." Boyd added that important threats are being ignored. We need skilled attorneys to focus on drug traffickers, national security risks, and human rights violators, but that's no longer the priority. One former ICE leader also warned that agents are being pulled away from Homeland Security investigations, the unit that handles major criminal cases, and reassigned to deportation operations. The change is seen as retaliation against divisions that tried to distance themselves from Miller's aggressive agenda. When Miller reportedly ordered 3,000 arrests per day, ICE leadership didn't push back. Instead, they silenced dissent and pressured frontline agents to deliver. Nobody says, "This is unrealistic," one ICE official told Miroff. They just blame the agents and tell them they're failing. It's a miserable environment. What once was a law enforcement agency focused on serious crime and public safety has, under political pressure, become a numbers-driven machine, and the people on the inside are breaking under the weight.
Well, y'all, this is not good. If you got your agents out there that are miserable and they hate what they do, and this administration don't have them doing anything other than focus on immigration and not the things they used to do, oh yeah, I can imagine how they feel. But let's see how many of them will get so mad and frustrated that they'll leave their jobs and look for work elsewhere. Like I said, I'm really curious to see what this country is going to look like by the end of this year. What is going to be different? And how are they going to continue to pour money into all of this immigration and these raids that are going on? So we shall see. But it's not a good sign when your workforce is not happy. That means you're about to lose quite a few of them. You know, people are not going to get up and be miserable every day on a job. They'll do something about it, and I can see these agents doing something about it by just leaving this situation altogether. And it sounds like they're not really fond of Stephen Miller either. And that might be a big problem as well. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.